In this video, we'll look at what happens after you press the master battery switch in a light aircraft, how the aircraft's electrical components are powered, how the engine is started, and how the engine continues to turn. The goal of this channel is to go beyond understanding the how of simulation and to educate on the why. Please consider supporting the channel and its mission through Patreon. The link is in the description. You can also support the channel by liking the video, leaving a comment, and subscribing. For our purposes, we assume a light aircraft equipped with a 28 volt direct current electrical system, a 24 volt battery, and an engine driven 60 amp alternator. The battery is connected to the input terminal of a battery contactor. The input terminal and the battery master switch terminal are energized as long as the battery has charge. When the battery master switch is pressed, the wire to the battery contactor is grounded, the contactor closes, and power is supplied to the main bus through an ammeter. Power is also supplied to the starter contactor. An ammeter displays current flowing out of or into the battery. Low voltage is indicated by a low voltage light. The low voltage light illuminates if bus voltage is below approximately 25 volts. Electrical components are fed through the main bus, and if present, a separate avionics bus, energized by a dedicated avionics master switch, feeds avionics components. Avionics components are not powered until after engine start to prevent transient voltages damaging the transistors in the equipment. The starter energizes the starter contactor, and a large current is drawn to the starter motor. The starter motor starts spinning the engine crankshaft, and the spinning crankshaft drives a piston in each of the engine cylinders. The piston is driven upwards into the cylinder, compressing the fuel-air mixture. The magnetos use the rotational motion of the spinning crankshaft to spin, providing current to the spark plugs. As the pistons approach the top of the cylinder, the spark plugs ignite the compressed fuel-air mixture, which expands as it burns, driving the piston back down the cylinder and turning the crankshaft. The combustion process has now started. The alternator is mounted in the engine compartment and is driven by a V-belt or drive gear mechanism. If the alternator switch is energized, battery power is supplied to the regulator, which energizes the alternator field coil, and the alternator generates power at a greater voltage than the battery while the engine is driving it. The alternator outputs only the power required. For example, if the alternator output is 12 amps and a 6 amp landing light is turned on, the voltage regulator adjusts to output 18 amps. The alternator also recharges the battery and keeps a full battery topped off. The avionics master switch closes the avionics relay and the avionics bus is powered. As always, feel free to like, comment and subscribe.